Welcome to Lampang in Northern Thailand. We finally made it to the north. If you've been to places like Chiang Mai but thought it was a little bit too touristy, this is the province for you. It captures the essence of Northern Thailand without the crowds and the masses. It's very Thai, it's very local, and it's very beautiful. As we come up north, we are going to see Burmese style temples, incredible sky temples, northern cuisine, and epic night markets. And in today's video, we're going to explore Lampang Province. So relax, enjoy this snippet of the real, authentic Northern Thailand. Enjoy. Okay, so before we go to the Sky Temple and search for some northern food and some northern markets, it's late afternoon and I arrived today. The drive here was simply stunning, all the way from Sukhothai to Lampang. And I thought about doing a travel day vlog, but sometimes it's good to just save parts of the trip just for me, and I don't have to film. I can just absorb it, not have to worry about filming or pulling over to get the drone shots. But I did turn my camera on now and again to show you some of the views, and it was so nice to finally go up some mountain roads. We are in the north now, so we are going to see different styles of temples, different types of food. Everything is going to change, and that's what I love about traveling around Thailand. Things change from the south, the deep south, up through the center, and now we're into the north. And what you can see here, this is the wooden temple. It's behind me actually, and have a look at the roof. That is the Burmese style, and inside everything is made of wood, and apparently it's absolutely beautiful. It closes in 5 minutes, so I'm going to pop in, have a little look around, and we'll experience a wooden temple together. For the first time, I'll go inside one. I'm really excited. Let's go. We are inside the wooden temple, and it was so strange when I walked out and I came through these wooden doors. The first thing you notice is the sound. I used to live in a really old wooden building, like an old pub, and I remember like mum and dad coming upstairs or whatever. You could always hear them, and like when I got older and I wanted to sneak home, get in after midnight or something, it was impossible because they would just hear anybody coming home. I was like, why is it glittering? It's like glittering like a disco ball in here. And I thought there was some sort of light. I couldn't work it out. I couldn't work out why it was so glittery. And then I realized once my eyes adjusted, because it looks quite bright, but it's really dark. My camera's light settings is just quite good in low light. It's really dark in here. So it took me a while for my eyes to adjust. And then I realized that the columns, the altar, even the roof is completely covered in jewels, and they are reflecting the light coming through the windows, and they have a few light bulbs here that help you see, because when you come in it's quite easy to walk into a table or walk into a really old expensive piece of furniture. This temple is very interesting, very unique. Never ever seen anything like this. And what I love the most is the roof outside. This is clearly the Burmese style, the Buddhist Burmese style of temple. And as we come up north, we will see more of these. I quite like the fact that as you move around Thailand, you see the change. You see the mosques in the south, the Buddhist temples in the center, and now we're up north, we start to see the Burmese style, as well as typical Thai style, obviously, but this is something else, isn't it? Just have a look at the roof. It's like being in a palace. Angry cock. And the feeling's mutual because, well, not angry, just sad. Because I've finally found the first unfortunate casualty, maybe, of COVID up here in the north, and that is the Lampang weekend market. Just here by this bridge and the surrounding area is a amazing, probably my favorite night market in all of Thailand. Found it last year when I was here and it was incredible. Just the best food, the most authentic crafts for sale, and just a real Thailand vibe, and it was extremely awesome. Because living in Chiang Mai, it can be a little bit touristy, the Sunday night market, right? But this one was amazing, and so I've driven down here, and it's a Sunday as well, so I was super excited. And everything is, well, not everything, but the market's not happening. And I asked somebody and they said, yeah, because of COVID. But I've just driven through the fruit market, and the fruit market was packed. Absolutely jam-packed, so don't really know why one market can be open and packed and another one cannot. But there you go. Everything's shut. I'm only trying to find one thing, and that is northern food, like northern Thai food. Specifically cow soy, if we can find it. I remember having a really good bowl of cow soy somewhere along here. Opposite a Lana acoustic guitar band. He doesn't know where the night market is either, that little chicken on the bike. This is a shame, this is a shame. Lampang City and Lampang night market on a weekend. I was really looking forward to showing you this, but never mind. I'll just show you the vibe. Here you have some Hmong tribe artwork. These guys are Hmong tribes. They are up in the mountains of Chiang Mai, Mae Hong Son province, and obviously they must be here too, but we'll go see them in another video later on up in the mountains. I think I know where there are some legitimate Hmong tribes. Oh, in Chiang Mai I know exactly where there's one. Look at this building here. Beautiful. Such a quaint little town. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that the night market is not on, but it's not in my control, unfortunately. But look at this. There is this really cool sculpture art piece here. There's a lady feeding the chickens. There's a man grooming a chicken, and there's a girl over there praying to a chicken. And on the river here, and obviously we've just seen the guy catch the fish, and that was really cool. And I mean, beautiful. The sun's setting, the mountains are now in that purple haze. I don't have my drone, I can't fly it and show you how epic it was. But alas, never mind. Let's go on Dreamy, let's drive around and find somewhere that is open and is not in the closed night market. Grab some northern Thai food, because that was my mission. This is Monument Bridge. It's beautiful, and they light it up at night and everything. But my belly's rumbling. Gotta get me some cow soy. Okay, good news and bad news. Bad news is no cow soy. Can't find cow soy anywhere. The one place that they told me did have cow soy, I've come to, is really busy, and they've run out. So what they've done is instead, they've said, oh, don't worry, you should order this, and it's called Yen Tap Pho, and it's a red noodle soup. And the reason why it's red is because it's infused with fermented bean curd. And the smell is not strange. It looks strange. I mean, I've never had a bowl of red noodles before, and even at the bottom here, I'm finding them now, are these big pink reddish giant noodles. And then you've got crispy wontons, really long weird things, I don't know what that is, and bits of pork and bits of pork sausage too. It's a bit strange. I like the fact that it's got lots of morning glory in it and veggies, and the classic glass bottle of Coca-Cola. Let's give it a little try. First time trying this. I've seen Thai people eating this before and always thought, that looks weird. It's absolutely delicious. It's so sweet and just really Moorish. The star of the show is the sausage meat and these amazing big healthy chunks of morning glory. This place is busy. Outside there was like 20 Grab drivers waiting to pick up deliveries. This is the spot if you're in Lampang. I'll leave the link in the description for you. I'm going to enjoy my dinner, my red pork noodle soup, and then in the morning I'll take you to a really cool little local market in the morning, and then I'll talk about the Sky Temple. Good morning from Lampang train station market. It's directly behind my little hostel. I'm paying 400 baht for a private room in Mammoth Hostel. It's also a cafe. It was really busy yesterday. Thai people having coffees, lattes, teas, selfie sessions because it's one of those cute Instagram coffee shops. And upstairs they have rooms and it's a really cool little place. I really recommend it. It's bang in the middle of everything. And in the mornings from 7 till around about 9 early, they have this really beautiful local market, and it's 7 o'clock now and it's bustling. People are getting ready to sell their fruits and vegetables, all of their locally produced snacks, just like these Rice Krispie cakes, but not like Kellogg's Rice Krispies, Thai Rice Krispies. Anyway, I'll have a little walk around with you this morning. Well, I'll just show you like a Lampang, Northern Thailand market vibe, and then what's going to happen is we're going to go visit the Sky Temple. The most beautiful place, maybe in Northern Thailand, arguably in the whole country. However, it's closed. Okay, it's closed because of COVID. I already asked the people at the hostel and I asked a few other people online and they said that it's all posted up and blocked off, you can't go up there. Luckily, however, quite recently, just before I started this big mammoth trip in December, I went up there and made a video. I was filming on Dreamy actually. I was driving around Thailand and I was making like a pilot series. It was a test series. I was testing being on the road with Dreamy. I was testing the idea of leaving my job to travel Thailand for a year. And so I did a 2 or 3 week trip around Northern Thailand. I came to Lampang, I went to the Sky Temple. So let me show you around this market and then we'll fade into the footage of when I went to the Sky Temple, because unfortunately it's closed right now, but if you're watching this in the future you won't care because it'll be open and you want to know what it's like. So get ready to put not just this little market but the Sky Temple on your bucket list. It's about 15 minutes of non-stop stairs. Thais would love it. Oh, I think we're here. Wow. Because there's a lot of people praying up there. I don't really want to be walking around with my camera. I'll go up there and enjoy it later, but I kind of want to find just a little spot where it's just me. Oh, that's deep. Can you hear that? That's where I was before, where people are praying. Wow, guys. Oops. Okay, oh my gosh. Let me just give you a 360 already. This is like the valley. This is what I was driving in this morning in the deep mist. It was like thick fog, but now that it's a little bit hotter, it's cleared away. And then over here, got this amazing cliff. Couldn't think of an epic word. And then look at the mountains in the distance over there, absolutely gorgeous. And then this is, as far as I'm aware, not the highest point, because I can see there's a few other places over there that look high, but you can't get to everywhere. There's only about 2 or 3 lookout points, but I mean, just look at this. And listen. Just the wind, the chimes, and the odd gong. Dong. Absolutely gorgeous. There's not much around the temple itself, but don't worry, there is a scruffy little dog and a little mum and pop shop that cook really cheap local Thai food. And I got myself some crispy pork and basil, classic Thai dish, you can't go wrong. And it was delicious and it's super cheap. And then I decided to just go back to Lampang. The roads were really windy and beautiful, and they weren't covered in mist and fog like in the morning, so I got to see loads of beautiful views. And I actually decided to pull over into a roadside lake. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that little snapshot of Lampang Market right behind Mammoth Hostel and also the epic Sky Temple. It was a shame that I can't take you there today, but I don't think it's going to change much when you come to visit. As you saw, I was kind of wrapped up because I visited it in December and it does get really cold because we're in the north of Thailand now. Me and Dreamy, we are in the north. Today I'm going to check out and drive to Lamphun, which is a very small province in between here and Chiang Mai, and then we'll do Chiang Mai and Chiang Rai, Mae Hong Son, Tak, and all of the other northern provinces, as well as plenty more to come in this road trip with Dreamy and I. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the snapshot of Lampang. Put it on your list. You need some ribs in a bucket, and if you want some fun and some real authentic Northern Thailand vibes. Thank you again for watching. See you in the next video on Next Level Adventures. Bye.